Unpopular opinion. It's much easier for older men to attract women than it is for younger men. We no longer live in a world where older men are shamed for their age. Rather, it's lame to ignore your gifts and focus only on the negative. But wait, older doesn't mean you have an advantage. Only if you craft these 9 stoic skills as an older man, you'd be able to attract the beauties of the world.
Fearless Forge.
Number 9. Confidence, not arrogance. Have you recently seen the dating space? Most YouTubers, fitness influencers, and dating gurus would tell you to be confident, but little do they know they're just amplifying arrogance in a younger audience, and that's just pathetic. Stoicism is the art of ultimate self-improvement that lets you master all virtues of life. But how can a philosophy that's thousands of years old help us in the dating world? This philosophy is timeless, and younger men who tend to study it carve the most important trait in their personalities that can make her panties wet. A Stoic isn't arrogant, he's confident, and women are attracted to confidence and not arrogance. To make things even more interesting, a woman's sixth sense is so strong that she can literally sniff fake confidence, understand that a dude is lame, full of himself, and just arrogant, and then she'll leave him for a better older man who shows big D energy. In the words of Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius himself, a Stoic understands that he has power over himself, not outside events. Once he realizes it, he will find strength. Women love confidence. They want to make sure you can handle them even in the worst of times. So once you master confidence and not arrogance, there won't be a single woman on this earth who won't want your babies, if that's what you're into. Number 8. Emotional stability. With the newer TikTok and R-rated fried brain era, it's like every dude has become soft, weak, and worst of them all, emotionally unstable. You must know that one dude who got into the vicious cycle of showing emotions to everyone, but in the end, even his girlfriend cheats on him with a more emotionally stable guy. One of the main reasons why women, especially at a younger age, get attracted to older men is because they're much more emotionally stable. In general, women don't want to deal with all the lame baggage that these weak men come with. Rather, they want someone who has all the emotions in check. But it doesn't mean a Stoic holds his emotions in. Rather, he deals with these emotions as soon as possible and fixes them to the point where he's mentally unbeatable. Consider top UFC guys. They attract the most beautiful women, even in their 40s and 50s. And once a woman finds out that you're emotionally available, stable, and unbeatable, she won't mind spending the rest of her life taking care of you. Women love stability, with a little bit of a twist. More on that later. To have a complete success mindset mastery, we have the perfect quote by James Pierce. To be stoic is not to be emotionless, but to remain unaffected by your emotions. Once you understand this simple fact, not only will you win in your professional life, but your personal life will bring high-quality women, all crazy for you. Number 7. Patience and understanding. The worst thing a man can do in today's world is to be impatient and not understanding. These types of men come off as weak, pathetic, desperate, and needy. Now think about it. Will any woman in the world want him? Yeah, no chance, dude. But how does patience and being understanding come into this equation? Well, older men tend to have more patience, which turns a woman on to infinite heights. Patience is one of the key virtues of Stoicism, and by mastering this, whether you're a young or an old man, you'd get the love of your life crazy about you. Patience is a skill, and it must be mastered. A woman loves when you're a patient dude. And as dark as it might seem, if you do things the proper way, without rushing, without being needy with her, she'll thank you forever in her heart. When it comes to Stoicism, patience is mastered and it becomes a part of your life. And when it comes to your life, it must all be a big strategic plan that you must carve with patience, understanding, and love. Once a woman finds out that you're understanding of others, have empathy, and aren't a douchebag, she wouldn't mind giving you her number, Instagram, or even getting in bed with you. But if a man is a needy soy boy, she'd never want him in her life. Number 6. Depth, stories, and experience. An older man's biggest weapon in the dating world is his experience. He has stories, and if you know psychology, women love to hear things. So does that mean you just sweet talk her into all types of BS? Hell no. Having a life full of crazy stories and then telling it to a girl will turn her on like crazy. And if you're a winner in that story, then it would bring infinite delight in her heart. Women like masculine men with crazy stories, depth, and experience. It just goes to show that masculinity hasn't died. We've just changed its definition. When it comes to a Stoic man, he lives his life full of 4 Stoic virtues. And these virtues are courage, temperance, wisdom, and justice. If you, as a man, develop all these traits, the world will automatically become harder for you. You'll go on to have the craziest life experiences in the pursuit of things like financial independence, professional networking, and more. And these experiences will make you the man. These types of men are high in demand, and women get addicted to them. Number 5, laser focus, ambition, and drive. Focus is underrated. We live in a world where focusing on a little task, let alone yourself, has become impossible. But one of the things that turn women on the most is when a man is focused on a mission to become the best possible version of himself. That could be physical, financial, or spiritual. Whatever the case is, women are attracted to studs who do something for themselves and for their future. Older men are usually more advanced when it comes to having a good focus in their lives. This complies heavily with the Stoic philosophy, which demands us to be present in a given time. Stoicism teaches us that focus, ambition, and drive, all 3 of these traits are needed to become successful. Women get wet yearning for a man like this. Number 4, authenticity and genuinity. Honesty is the best policy. We've heard that quote a million times when we were kids. Who knew this would go on to be a key changer in your dating life? As a matter of fact, a 2010 study from the University of Florida showed us that women report being happier in relationships with men who are honest and reveal their true selves. So when it comes to dating, turns out women love honest guys who are authentic and genuine to their beliefs. They're not hypocrites who change their opinions every second, are naive, and speak without thinking. Most older men attract 10 by 10s just by being honest and staying true to themselves. In Marcus Aurelius' own words, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Number 3, masculine energy. Masculinity has been on the forefront of attracting the prettiest women in today's society. Interestingly enough, most young women nowadays would reject masculinity at first and later on cheat with their weak-ass boyfriend with someone who's more dominant and contains all the Stoic traits mentioned in this video. So what does it say about the dating scenario? It's a deception. As a younger or an older man, you must be in good physical shape and have a masculine energy no matter which circumstances you go through. A true man is the one who has physical, mental, and spiritual health in order. And if that same man works towards improving his financial life, that's a jackpot for all the high-quality women out there. Number 2, tough on themselves, understanding of others. One of the most controversial aspects of Stoicism is that a Stoic is tough on himself and understanding of others. As a man, you should never ever let yourself become complacent and always work toward betterment. However, if someone does something wrong to you, instead of instantly taking revenge, Stoicism says that you should understand human nature. Sure, that one person might be shit, but the reality is that all humans are the same. Amongst that same group, we have people who do good and people who do bad. So as a Stoic, you must be an empath and be understanding of other people's circumstances. Being kind and loving is the biggest turn-on for women, and a true Stoic man is the epitome of it. For older men, it exerts a lot of daddy energy, which women nowadays tend to crave. Number 1, commitment and loyalty. Yeah, I know, a big shocker, right? We're taught to be a playboy, break women's hearts, and just be a player when it comes to the dating world. But that'll only attract low-quality women who are run down by hundreds of men. Here, we teach you how to get high-quality women that'll respect you, love you, and potentially want to create a family with you. When it comes to Stoicism, giving time, commitment, and loyalty to a woman is totally okay. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius himself would take out time to be with his woman and his family. This is one of the traits that older men use, and they spend nice time while making sure that a woman is happy with them. Nothing is hotter than security, loving, and commitment for women. Even a philosophy that's thousands of years old teaches us more than any dating guru does. Stoicism is the art of ultimate self-mastery. But older men are now starting to dominate the dating world using different Stoic skills like being confident, yearning to become better, being patient and understanding, having a laser focus on life, and being loyal to a woman. So what are you waiting for? Embrace these skills to become the man of her dreams. And if you want to navigate the complex world of dating, watch the next video coming your way.